But let's hear more. You're playing the lead role.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about him.
Jeremy here is an unremarkable high school junior who wants nothing more than to receive the answers of how to be more chill, how to fit in, how to get the girl, how to sort of be well-liked and well-received. And at some point in our story, he finds the answer in the form of the squib.
Now, you've known Joe Iconis for a while.
Yeah, about 10 years now.
How did you guys meet?
Joe and I met. I was a freshman at NYU. I was in the program in vocal performance, and John Simpkins was the head of our program there. And he brought Joe in to talk to the whole program about the state of new musical theater. Joe played 2 songs for us that day. I was like totally bowled over, and I wrote him an email saying, when is your next concert? How can I sing your material? How can I see more of it? And over the years, we became friends and fans of one another. And now it's one of the richest and wonderful collaborations in my life.
Now, you have this whole fan base that when you walked in today, I watched 2 little girls almost faint over you. Is this an odd sensation for you? But you've been dealing with it since Dear Evan Hansen, right?
It's in full disclosure. It's very weird. I'm in many ways a very private person, and I all of the notoriety that has come from Dear Evan Hansen and Be More Chill. I'm so grateful to the people who love these shows and who love my work. But I'm also like totally like, leave me alone, because I'm just, that's just the way that I'm wired. So it is both the most thrilling thing ever and the most frightening thing I've ever experienced.
No, I watched it and it was like,
I get like,
Oh my God.
I always worry that like someone's going to interpret that as like, oh, like he doesn't care, he doesn't like us, which is so the opposite. I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom, or like, I need to go home.
Now, I just heard that you're now on Billions.
I am, yeah. I've done a few episodes of Billions in season 3. The finale is the same night as the Tonys, and fingers crossed, maybe something will happen in season 4.
Now, are you performing at the Tonys?
I am. I believe it's been announced the Dear Evan Hansen cast is performing as part of the Tony Awards this Sunday.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were or weren't.
I will be there. It's my very last thing that I'm doing with Dear Evan Hansen. Tune in, CBS, 8 p.m., the Tony Awards.
The very multi-talented George Salazar.
You're very sweet.
George, tell us about your role.
I play Michael Mel in Be More Chill. Michael is Jeremy's best friend, his only friend. They have each other's back through everything, and once Jeremy takes his squib, Michael is removed from that equation, and it's a little devastating for him, but Michael's a great guy. He loves vintage stuff. He loves music, he loves sushi, he loves slushies, he loves 7-Eleven, and he loves his best friend, and he would do anything for him.
And what song do you get to sing in this?
I get to sing a couple songs, but the one that I think most people know is Michael in the Bathroom.
Oh, yes.
Which is a favorite of mine to sing. So I'm excited to get to sing it in New York City, here at the Signature Theater Center on 42nd Street.
Now, you've been working with Joe Iconis forever.
Yeah.
How did you 2 meet?
We met through Jen Tepper, actually. In 2011, I was doing the Godspell Broadway revival, and she took Joe to a preview performance. We all ended up at a bar afterwards, and she introduced us and said, Joe, this is George. George, this is Joe. You guys need to work together. And it took a couple years, but Be More Chill was the first production of Joe's that I got to work on, and since we've worked on 3 shows together. It's great.
Plus, you have a new album out.
We have a new album, 2-player game. It features all the songs and then a couple extras from our run at 54 Below this past spring. It's out on Ghostlight Records.
Was it filmed at 54 Below?
The concert was filmed, yes. And so Ghostlight's going to be like, rolling out some really cool footage over the next couple weeks, but the physical copies of the album are going to be out and sold here when we start previews for Be More Chill.
Now, your glasses are adorable. Where did you get them?
These are actually my Michael Mel glasses from the Two River Theater production of Be More Chill. I always say, make really good friends with your costume designers, because sometimes they put you in really cool things and you can work out some sort of deal.
And last question is, you you tend to work on more than one project at a time. What else are you working on? Do you have any TV, any film that we should be looking for as well?
No, I was two-player game was such a labor of love for Joe and I, and it was also simultaneously such an exhausting thrill ride to have been on. So I'm really enjoying some free time right now before we start rehearsals and the craziness starts to be more chill. And I'm just focusing on Be More Chill. I want to make sure I put as much love and thought into this as possible.
Iconis, the writer, and are you also performing in the show?
I'm not performing, just watching. I wrote the thing and I'm just going to hang out and see it.
Now, have you seen the fans' response to you?
Yeah, it's insane.
You're like a god.
It's out of control. I wouldn't call myself a god, but definitely like a really popular saint.
I think it's really funny because I just know you enjoy Iconis.
I mean, that's what I am, but it's cool that it's always nice to be like, it would be so sad if all of these kids were here and they just wanted to scream at me. It's the fact that they're happy to see me is really nice. Welcome change.
When did you write Be More Chill?
Wrote Be More Chill, and I wrote it in like 2013, 2014. It was premiered in 2015. And now my collaborator Joe Trace and I are doing some rewrites for the Signature Theater production this summer. And we're so excited that it's going to be in New York.
Now,
finally.
What is Be More Chill about?
Be More Chill is the story of a very ordinary teenager. There's nothing special about him. And he finds out that there's this thing called a squib. And a squib is this supercomputer that's inside of a pill. And teenagers who are popular take these pills, the supercomputer implants in their brain, and then a voice tells them how to behave. And so it's the story of Jeremy getting a squib and sort of learning what it means to be popular and at what cost that comes at. And it's a fun rock and roll, science fiction inspired musical.
Now, I know you never work on one thing at the same time.
Heavens no.
What else are you working on right now?
Right now I'm working on a million projects right now. The biggie is this show called Love in Hate Nation, which is a musical romance between two girls in a juvie hall for girls in 1962. So I'm working on that. I'm working on Broadway Bounty Hunter, which was my musical for Annie Golden that premiered at Barrington Stage Company in 2016. I'm hoping that finds its way to New York in the same way that Be More Chill has, and a whole bunch of other surprises that will be unveiled soon.